All right, here we go. We're going to resolve host name. So there's two ways that we can do this on a router. We can actually do static host tables, which if it's a small network, not a bad thing. It's okay, you can do static host tables. But better way to do it is to use DNS, to configure a DNS server, all right, and create host records for that. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, let's go ahead and do that. Let's escape out of here. Let's go to our handy dandy lab. And let's first do the router one. Okay, let's bring this over here. And let's open up the lab a little bit more. There we go. So if we're going to do static host table is IP. Sorry. Whoops. Control Shift 6. That breaks anything. Config T. IP host, should say. And then IP host R1. And then you put an IP address. So it has 192.168.1.254 space 192.168.2.254. You can actually put up to 8 IP addresses for that. Okay, do WR. All right, and what I can do now, I should be able to ping R1, my own router, okay, by name. And I can do it again just in case you missed it, ping R1. And all I did was create a host table, all right here, okay? Now again, you can put up to 8 IP addresses. Now you can do that, or you can do DNS name resolution through an actual DNS server. So let's minimize, well, I have to configure the router first, so let's do that. So let's configure a router for DNS resolution, IP domain hyphen lookup, which already is on, but I just want to show you the command. All right, IP name hyphen server. Let's call it cisco.com. IP name hyphen server. It wants, IP domain, I'm sorry. IP domain. All right. IP name server, there it is. Okay, so IP domain, okay, IP name hyphen server is the IP address, which is 192.168.2.2. And I could swear there's the IP domain. IP domain is cisco.com. Right? Okay, IP domain hyphen name cisco.com. Okay, I'm not crazy. Do WR. Show IP route or show IP show start. Do show start. Do show start. And there you see IP domain name cisco.com. We have the host table there. Anyway, it's not going to be a big deal. IP name server. There's the 192.168.2.2. All right. And then IP domain hyphen lookup doesn't show up because it's on already by default. So we got the router side done. We're pointing to the server name and we create a domain name. So now what we're going to do is we're going to bring this over here, click our DNS or our DNS server, I should say. All right. We'll bring the lab here over here. And we're going to go to DNS and we're going to turn it on. Name, cisco.com. Address, 192.168.2.2. Okay, it's an A record. So we're going to add that. All right, but we also want to add R1 and what its IP address is, 192.168.1.254. We're going to add that. And we're also going to add R1 again. And we're going to do 192.168.2.254. And the reason you have multiple IP addresses is in case one fails for whatever reason, you have it. So we have this now running. We can test it on the computer first by going onto this server site and going cisco.com. and we get this makeshift web server. So it's resolving the name Cisco.com, so we know DNS is working. So we can go now to the router, which is back here, and let's go to privilege mode. We can ping R1. And now the difference between this and the host table is that now it's looking for an actual IP address. So you got the bangs, but it's looking for the DNS server. That's the difference. That is the difference. Okay, that is DNS name resolution. All right. So now we can ping the router by name, and we can actually ping. We can ping Cisco.com. Just out of curiosity, I've never tried that before, and we can. We can ping Cisco.com, and you can see that it's looking for the domain server, which is ourselves 2.2. So that is name resolution. You can create host tables, meaning manually, statically, up to 8 IP addresses, IP host name, R1, R2, R3, R4, and whatever IP addresses are associated with it. Or you can use a DNS server and create host state records there. So however it is you want to do it, that is name resolution. And with that said, I'll see you in the next one.